And if you're new, welcome. So today I decided to do this super easy, I always had this super easy halo eyeshadow with the pigment in the center, and I love it. Yes, makeup. But if you guys would like to see how I got this look, just keep watching. If you're not subscribed, please be sure to do so. Let me know what else you guys would like to see, and I'll see you in my next video. Going in with this transition shade from MAC, I'm going to use a longer blending brush that's not so dense and sweep that all into my crease and my upper crease area. And this is just going to transition the other colors well and seamlessly. So I do like 3 to 4 layers of that, and then I'm going in with a denser brush that's shorter, and I'm using Embark from MAC, and I'm just using, like, I like to layer the shadows into the crease just so you like build up the intensity of it. And I also do to like 3 to 4 layers just to make sure that intensity is really intense. And then to kind of like I don't know what this did, but I like what it did. But this burgundy shade, I layered that right on top of my crease. That kind of lightened it up a little bit and gave it that more purpley kind of look in the crease, you know. So I'm going to blend that in my crease, and I'm going to blend it just a little bit upward right above my crease so it kind of blends in with that orange. And then I did go back in with that same transition shade to like bring back that orange shade. And then I'm taking a even denser brush, and I'm using the black in the inner corner and the outer corner of my eye to create the halo eye. Just keep in mind, the denser the brush that it is, like the more tightly packed the hairs are, the better the color payoff. So if you want it to be super dense, then you just want to use a smaller brush. And then I'm going to go back in and make sure everything is just seamlessly blended into my crease, and it just transitions well. So that's why I went back in with like the second color that I used in my crease, just to bring back that color. I'm using this pigment from Inglot, and I'm using the NYX glitter primer. I love Inglot's what's that called, their pigments. They're super, like, it's the texture of it, it's really fine, and it's like very pigmented. And I'm only placing that right in my center using a packing motion. And I don't know which color it is because I got it as a tester, but I am going to go buy it, and you guys will probably be seeing me using it again because it is so pretty, and I feel like that contrast next to that black really just made it to pop. And I'm going to make sure that like the edges are slightly like blended so it's not super harsh. And then I'm going to create my wing liner, and then I'm going to apply my lashes right after. I'm using the House of Lashes lash glue, and I'm using my Vegasnay Grand Glamour lashes, and for my, I'm using the NYX NYC liquid liner. I'm using 2 different primers. I'm using the NYX spray primer and then this Smashbox primer. It like smooths out your pores. And I'm just going to really press that into my nose area, my forehead, because that's where I kind of get texture, and I want it to be smooth when I apply my foundation. And then I will just spray that NYX primer right on my face. I just like to layer primers onto my skin and moisturizers. I feel like prepping the skin really helps for a more flawless foundation application. And then now I'm just going to, I use my MAC Studio Fix foundation in NW45, and I'm blending that out with my Real Techniques brush. And then I'm going to highlight like normal and all that stuff. So this is a great setting powder to use if you feel like your under eye gets cakey when you use your beauty blender and like a loose translucent powder. You can take a brush and a press translucent powder, and I use this one's from Ulta. It's the yellow one, and I really like it. It's light, it's not too heavy under the eye, so this is like a great alternative to use if you just want to lightly set your under eye area and just lightly set your face without it looking too cakey. If you feel like you cannot use you know, the beauty blender and the translucent powder without making it look cakey. I'm going to highlight the inner tear duct of my eye using Opal from Becca, and I'm so happy that I finally got this one again, because the last time I got it, I was literally with a client, and when I left and I was going up the escalator, it fell out of my bag and broke, and I was devastated because these things are not cheap. But yeah, I finally got it again. This is such a really good highlight. I'm so happy I finally got a new highlight, and I also got it in topaz too, but they're both really good, and they like work with like a wide range of skin tones as well. So yeah, I'm just going to highlight my eyes, highlight like normal, and then finish off my under eye, finish my lips, and that's going to complete the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what else you guys would like to see, and I'll see you guys in my next video.